Welcome to Plot Twist Please, where we sit, flip, and spill the tea on books and booze. I'm Susanna.
I'm Cass.
And I'm Beth.
Today we're diving into the book Nightshade by Autumn Woods. It's a dark academia, enemies to lovers, slow burn, college setting romance. It's got secrets, murder, mystery, and it's set in the beautiful Scottish Highlands.
Love.
Highlands?
Highlands. How do you say it?
Just Highlands.
Highlands.
What is that? Highlands?
Let me redo it. And it's set in the beautiful Scottish Highlands.
Much better.
The Highlands. It's a Highland coup.
It's a cute.
So today's drink is called the Nightshade Kiss. It's very beautiful, actually. It's a shimmering...
But it does shimmer.
It does, yeah. A shimmering, dark, moody, slightly seductive cocktail based on the book's dark academia setting. But yeah, it is beautiful.
And delicious.
If you could see the
I
sparkle.
wish you could see the sparkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't see it, but
But
it
it's
is
there.
I'm
there.
sure all they're going to hear is the ting, 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 ting. of-
I actually thought about adding like ice cube sounds to the beginning of our intro.
Oh, that'd be fun. Done.
Perfect.
There we go.
That's the sound that you need to have me come running. Where's Beth? Ding, 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 ding.
Here you go.
Or the sound of wine.
That's how you would call me.
Yeah.
Summon me.
Yeah.
Summon.
Before we jump into the Scottish Highlands, let's talk about what we're all reading right now, which is the same book.
Do you guys have any ones going on other than Brimstone?
No,
No, not right now. Brimstone is like almost 700 pages.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
bad boy's consuming me.
I've tried to read multiple books at once and I can't do it.
I can't do it either. I can't.
Sorry,
tell.
Beth. You're on your own.
You can.
It's a little bit more of a juggle these days, but I did finish the second
struggle
book
and a juggle.
in the Rose Hill series.
Already?
Yeah.
You just finished Wild Love last episode.
Well, now I've finished the next one, which was at Wild
How did you
Eyes.
do that?
I just decided to do it.
She's complaining she doesn't have time to read.
Right?
I don't sleep.
It's like poof, magic. I read with my eyes closed.
My lonely book just awaiting me to be done Brimstone over there.
Oh, the accomplice to the villain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the third one in the series. I'm really upset that I can't read it.
So it's just calling, it's taunting you.
It's haunting me. I
Just
really want to
flip
read it.
over.
Yeah.
So you
No,
can't
because the
look at
back
it.
would be haunting me too. There's like a frog guy on
Just tuck
it.
it away.
And then I did read a little bit more of Outlander on Friday. I just got into the witch trial.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And I've had to put it on pause. I'm not going to lie. It's been sitting there at the back of my brain because I had to stop pretty
Even
much
though
reading.
you know what happens.
Even though I know what happens.
Yeah.
But it is different. How the trial goes is a bit different. But yeah, I think we were about to come to, I think Leary is going to be entering because remember she shows up.
I hate her.
Yeah.
Leary.
So
She's the worst.
up until now, it was kind of the whole, everything was about Galis. Technically, Claire wasn't supposed to be part of this whole thing. Ned shows up, the lawyer. And the only thing that has been brought against Claire is the changeling. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's mentioned in it, but they mentioned that this dark mass showed up at one point, and they think that this dark mass is like she kind of brought on, and that's what killed their baby, or like the changeling.
Oh,
But the dark mass like is Jamie. I think they touched on it in the show that he like went and checked on the baby, and then maybe Claire was holding the baby and he found her.
yeah, that's what was happening.
So
Yeah.
in this, she had left with Galis and then had gone to go back. Jamie ran into Galis on the road. Galis told him what was going on, and then he bumped into Claire as she was making her way back, and he had already gone up to see if the baby was still there and alive. And then he ran into her, and he's like, Claire, like, the baby's already gone.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
so there are like there's
subtle differences?
Yeah, very subtle. So the mother and father who were watching, it was too dark, I guess, for them to know it was Jamie.
Yeah.
But they had seen Claire earlier with the baby. They saw Claire, and then they saw this dark mass show up, and then the baby was gone when they went and checked on it. So
So they just put two and two together and came to
yeah,
the wrong
but
conclusion.
like in the book, like they're kind of saying, they're like, well, you know, we're going to use your English as like kind of like, well, she's ignorant. She doesn't know because she's English.
Yeah.
So yes, I was just getting to the point where someone was about to show up because they could hear horses outside. That's the other thing. So they're not in like this like courtroom. They're actually out in the square, like out in the open.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to give it a go.
If you can get past the first like few chapters,
Of
it is
the-
very good.
Of the herbology.
It's just that it drags on. Like it's just to me.
Over-descriptive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is very descriptive. It does kind of like drag on a little bit at the very beginning, and I think like nothing really happens. It's just like her, but like you know what I mean. It's just like her and Frank like reconnecting after the war,
Lame.
and you're just like you know what I mean. It's just like
Just
you're like
skip
no,
those.
I want to be.
Where's Jamie?
Yeah.
I don't care about you, Frank.
But even like when Jamie's not in the picture, like just like being at the castle is like really interesting and kind of reading like the ins and outs of like the workings and how things go. Where it's like I don't really care about Frank in the 40s.
Yeah, just Frank is in a hole.
Bring
Sorry,
Frank.
Frank. Sorry, Frank.
Not sorry.
Or Frank lovers.
Yeah. Speaking of like Scottish stuff, Outlander, I recently finished, which you guys know already, but our viewers don't. I recently finished Wild Scottish Night, which is what these two recommended to me to fill in the time between, what was it?
We finished Master of Salt and Bones.
Yes.
And we were waiting to start Brimstone. We
Yeah.
were waiting for
For it to
Brimstone
be
come out.
released. Yeah.
I had one day and I was like, I can't go a day without a book to read. So I was like, just frantic trying to find a book that was short enough for me to read in the time span until Brimstone came out.
And we haven't even read it yet.
No.
I'm definitely that one's going to be
Which one? Brimstone?
a Wild Scottish.
She read it.
Night.
Yeah, but
And-
she was saying like how we recommended it. We're like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you should do that.
Because it was really good. She has like a whole series of these Scottish romances. And I was actually very surprised. Oh, it's Trisha O'Malley who wrote
I
write them.
almost picked up Nora Roberts, some of her Scottish romances in one of the book libraries for you, but they're not that good.
No.
That's
See the
fair.
Lost Bride books. Pick those up because I want them so bad.
We might
Is
have
that
to wait a
Nora
little
Roberts?
bit. Yeah, it's one of her newest series.
Gotcha.
So
I was
you
very
might-
much influenced
You
by
actually
the
probably
cover.
would like it. It's a haunted house that she inherits, right? Did you read book one? Oh, okay, never mind. But there's all this history of all these brides dying in this house, and it's all of their.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, all
Well,
of their
sad, but-
ghosts that are haunting the house, but there is an entity within the house that is evil, and I
could get
believe
behind that one.
that
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it was a while ago that I read it, like probably over a year ago now, but the entity is the reason why all of these brides died. Like, whoever this girl was, I forget why she was scorned, but like she just had all of this anger and she took it out on all of these brides that got married in this huge mansion.
I would read that one.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do a PowerPoint for us to read Nora Roberts. That sold.
Yeah, that would have sold me. But if you did that one, I'd be like, okay.
I
Sign me
I don't
up.
think you'd like every Nora Roberts book.
No.
But I do think you would enjoy
Certain ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think you'd really enjoy that one. You
She doesn't really
might,
stick to one genre.
No,
she kind of-
she does have, and she has her thriller side of things,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I mean. Like, she's not just romance. She has
Yeah.
and then she also dabbled in fantasy a little too.
Oh, quite a lot
Yeah,
of,
so-
yeah. She kind of has a little bit of both. I'd say, I think romantasy is kind of more of her thing than anything.
Yeah.
Because her latest books have been a lot of like romantasy. You'd really like the One series. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic magic emerges.
Oh, dystopian.
Yeah. I know for sure you'd like the Dragon one, the Chosen. You might. I think you'd enjoy it. I don't
kinda
think
hit
it'd
or
be I don't
miss.
think it'd be your favorite,
No.
but I think you would enjoy it.
Okay.
Okay.
So Nightshade.
Nightshade.
So we've got our broody MMC, a strong FMC. I actually really like her.
So did I.
Murder, mystery, hate to love. And did we mention a castle in the Scottish Highlands, which if you haven't noticed, we have big heart eyes for Scotland castles and Scottish broody men.
Do your little heart.
What?
Oh no, she did. How did I do it last
I know. It's there we go. I was even practicing the other day.
It's so hard. I don't understand. My fingers just don't want to do it.
I would try, but my hands are occupied.
Oh, no,
at the
I can't.
moment.
Honestly, it's actually my nails that kind of get in the way.
It's my own hands that get in the way.
My nails get in the way of me making a fist.
This one's much easier.
That one, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
We are who we are.
So this is your spoiler warning. We're going to get into the book, the theories. We're going to talk characters and, give away who the bad guy is, which is part of the mystery. So if you haven't read this book yet and don't want to hear spoilers, make sure you go read it, then come back to this episode. So getting into the story, Ophelia Winters is an outsider at Sorrow Song University. She's there on a scholarship, her real mission being to investigate her parents' suspicious deaths and to exact revenge on the person she holds responsible. That person is Kane Green, but more importantly, she crosses paths with his son, Alex Corbeau Green,
Yes.
Yep.
a wealthy heir and campus royalty. Initially, she sees him as just a younger version of the man she hates, aka his father. Things take a dangerous turn, though, when a stalker begins to terrorize her. Alex, despite being her enemy, becomes her unexpected ally and even her alibi for a murder binding them together. As Ophelia and Alex spend more time together, the walls she's built around her heart begin to crumble. Her desire for vengeance starts to conflict with her own growing feelings for him. But the question remains, can she really destroy everything he cares about, even if it means risking her own heart?
So, some key characters and relationships. We got Ophelia. So, she's the female protagonist. She's on a scholarship at Sorrow Song University, which makes her feel like an outsider because it's all these celeb.
Rich people.
Yeah. But all like the
High
they're
society.
they're nepo babies.
Nepo babies.
And also like a lot of criminals too.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
criminal families.
It's like it's upper crust in one way or another. You don't necessarily have to be clean. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like what they say. It's like political leaders' kids, like major businessmen's kids, mafias. Like
Yeah.
their kids. So it's all like it's
Secret societies.
yeah, like so it's all just kind of like these important people, their children, but it doesn't matter what walk of life that they're important for. But yeah, so her main motivation of being there, because she wasn't technically supposed to go, she had told her dad she wouldn't, is revenge, because she believes that her parents' death, which was labeled accidental, are tied to Kane Green. She's emotionally guarded because of what happened in her past, but she's also very driven and very smart.
I really liked her.
She was sassy
She was sassy
and sarcastic.
and stubborn. And
She was there on a mission.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to take
Girl had
anyone's crap.
a mission. She wasn't taking anybody's crap.
No.
But
exactly.
like the other side though is that everyone who's there were kind of like that. Like you came in feeling important and you weren't going to take like other people's crap, and you kind of also had to watch your own back because who knows who's going to stab it.
Yep.
So she kind of had to go in there with that.
Mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though she herself wasn't someone's important kid, you know?
Yeah. Then we've got Alex Corbeau Green. He is our MMC, the son of Kane Green, the man Ophelia holds responsible for her parents' deaths. She doesn't know how, she doesn't know why, but she just knows. He's wealthy, he's a billionaire heir, and campus royalty at Sorrow Song.
Well, can we just also maybe touch on why she thinks Kane is responsible is because he's the one who owned the aircraft
Right.
that
Yeah.
her parents were in.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the most blazing things in her mind is seeing what happened and just like his logo or whatever, like the green
Yeah.
air or whatever. Then like his company was called.
Was it like a helicopter company or was it
It was
aircraft?
aircraft.
It was
General?
all
Okay.
Yeah.
aircrafts, yeah.
So
Okay.
they died in an aircraft. I think it was a helicopter they were in
Yeah.
specifically, suddenly and under weird circumstances. And then-
Suspicious.
Suspicious. And yeah, so she's like, that's the guy.
Yeah.
So at first, Ophelia thinks that he's just like his father, a monster hiding beneath a beautiful facade. But over time, Alex becomes one of her few allies. When things get dangerous, there's this stalker that starts like harassing her and emailing. Is it emailing her?
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts emailing her. And Alex begins to protect her, and he even becomes her alibi for a murder. So it was her roommate,
Yeah.
who was also bullying her, ended up getting murdered because there was a rift between the two that was known in the school.
Yeah.
They thought she was going to get pinpointed for the suspect. So
Yeah.
Alex,
And she was at first.
Yeah.
It was very much being like
he gave her an alibi, so
Yeah.
made it look like they were together that night. And so begins their love story with the heart.
Heart hands.
Speaking of hearts, he has a soft one.
He's a little
He
softy.
does. That Ophelia slowly begins to see throughout her time spent with him. And that complicates her mission for her revenge.
Yeah.
Then we've got Kane Green. He's
Dude,
Ophelia's Kane.
Daddy Kane.
No.
I don't know. No. Yeah, I was gonna say
No.
that popped into my head because I think every father in every book, I'm
Every-
like, Daddy.
Every father figure.
Yeah. No, he's not
He's
in
not.
that.
Every dad is not a daddy.
Yeah, some of them are the devil.
Cassandra 2025.
Can we make that on a shirt for her?
We can. That could be merch.
That'd be great. Every dad is not a daddy.
So he's Ophelia's prime suspect in her parents' death. He's very powerful and corrupt, which is part of why Ophelia thinks she has to go to Sorrow Song to take him down. His relationship to Ophelia is antagonistic. She wants to punish him. Meanwhile, his son Alex is caught in the middle.
Then we have Professor Bancroft. So he's a psychology professor at the university. He is a trusted and comforting figure in Ophelia's life. Plus, he has ties with Ophelia's parents. So I think that kind of also
And I
makes her
think
feel a little bit comfortable with
Her
him.
parents trusted him, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
to an extent.
Winkety winkety. Then we've got Chancellor Carmichael. He's the mysterious head of Sorosong University. He is both gatekeeper and potential villain connected to the university's darkest events and the cover-up of Ophelia's parents' deaths. He inspires fear and reluctant respect, and his ambiguous relationship to the central conspiracy makes him a very complex character.
Then we have Diva. I'm just going to...
Diva or
I went Divya.
Divya?
Divya. Yeah, we'll do Divya. Okay.
Sure.
She's a medical student in Nightshade who offers Ophelia support and technical skills and gives her a rare sense of normalcy.
So we got Vincenzo.
Vinny.
Yeah,
I
Vin.
loved Vin,
Yeah.
to be honest.
So he's Alex's best friend, and he is an heir to a mafia family.
An Italian.
Italian.
If it wasn't made clear by his name.
Yeah.
Italiano.
Italiano.
Give me pasta.
He does have he's supposed to have a violent background. He's supposed to come off, I guess, at times a violent person because of his family's work. But we kind of get the fun comedic relief Vin.
Yes.
And
Loved his character.
he is very loyal, protective, surprisingly gentle, and he provides both the muscle and the emotional support.
Yeah, so he's like Alex's go-to guy when
Yeah.
he needs things done.
Yeah, his right-hand man. And then we have Colette. She is a wealthy... What? Did I say that wrong? Colette?
Colette.
So she's the wealthy, well-connected student who befriends Ophelia, offering her glimpses of the life that she might have had. Her warmth and acceptance contrasts with the hostility of Nightshade, and her support is crucial in Ophelia's moments of crisis.
So she kind of balances out like how there's like a lot of students in this book that come from problematic families. And then there's also like what Beth was saying, kids that came from like normal families.
Yeah.
That are good and
So she
sweet.
kind of was like with Ophelia, like,
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from. Like,
Yeah. And then we have Sophia Ivanov. So she's Ophelia's hostile roommate and a mafia heiress. She embodies the dangers of Nightshade from the very get-go.
Oh, yeah.
Her murder is a catalyst of the novel's central mystery, and her death exposes the vulnerability beneath her aggression. So even though she came off as a very aggressive bully of a
Yeah, she
character,
was
she
straight-
died. She did.
Yeah.
I kind of almost wished that she was around a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's killed off really early.
Yeah, like
I was
just
kind of thankful for it. I was like, oh,
fair.
she was
riddance.
just so hostile.
Yeah, she was
like it was
very
like it was like it was just too much.
I don't even know why, though. Like, why was she so hostile?
There was no reasoning.
I thought there was a reason that was given of why either she knew something or came across, or she was just in the way. You know what I mean? Like,
Did it have something to do with Alex? No.
No,
No.
I think she's just like, I didn't want this roommate, and then I'm going to make her life HELL.
No, there was a reason.
there was a reason.
There was a specific reason.
or like they were trying to put
Don't remember.
it
I
on
didn't remember.
Ophelia or something.
I remember
Because
my
she was
first drink.
drugged. Remember, she felt like all weird. She'd only had like
Right.
And so I think they were trying to put the murder on her.
Oh, yeah. The stalker was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's the whole reason. Like, I think that's the only reason Sophia was killed.
She was basically.
There's definitely a someone or something that we're missing, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So then we have the stalker / tormentor, Alan Sign. So
Swine.
it's not super clearly named in the promos, but there is someone anonymous who begins tormenting Ophelia at Sorrow Song. This is kind of the big mystery, or one of the big mysteries. But this presence forces Ophelia to lean on Alex, which creates them to have like that deep bond. Now, the stalker is part of the mystery suspense kind of throughout the entire story.
Yeah.
Kind of ties into a lot of different points in the plot.
It also has you guessing, like, could it be Alex? That's
I
sending these
definitely
emails.
guessed that at some
Is it-
point.
That's what?
I definitely was suspicious of basically everyone.
Every single person.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, maybe it's Vin.
Maybe it's Alex.
Maybe it's Alex. Like, at one point I was like, could it be Colette?
Yeah.
Like,
I kind of wondered about Colette because she
Yeah.
is friendly but not overly in your face.
Yeah.
Whereas just it would be, but yeah, there was
something.
I have some thoughts on that, but I'm sure we're going to get to we'll get
swing
to
back
it.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the enemies to lovers dynamic?
Yeah, do we want to dive into how they kind of progress, how they meet?
Well, they met. She was walking into school,
Stumbling,
Yeah.
basically, into school.
Wasn't it raining too? Like so she was like
it's
soggy,
heavily
wet.
raining, yeah. And this real
This-
fancy sports car
Yeah,
comes strolling up.
this god of a man.
Yeah. Pulls up
Right.
beside her.
I don't think she knew who he was.
She didn't know who he was at
No.
that point. I think she
They
found
had-
out the
they-
next day at like orientation or something.
Yes.
Yeah, and she was like, oh.
And he was hooked from the get-go to this red-headed woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
There's
was.
definitely like automatic intrigue on both their parts because like I think he wasn't even paying full attention to her because I thought he was like on his phone or something like that and he was kind of like talking and then it was kind of like get in and then once she was in there then he was kind of like oh hello.
Yeah, he was being very aloof at first.
yeah.
Aloof.
But then she was just like straight sarcasm.
Let's just talk about the banter from like the get-go between
But that's what I
those
mean,
two
like right
is,
off the bat, like they were just like
This is probably one of my most favorite books for banter.
Yeah.
Like to date.
Yeah,
I would
it was
have to agree
really
with
good. I love a good banter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when the banter is like that good, you're just like, oh.
No, I will say that one thing that I find is really hard with authors is the repetitive angst. Mm-hmm. So the when it's constantly like we shouldn't, I can't do this. This is why we shouldn't. No, I can't.
Yeah.
But then their actions are like doing the opposite. But
Yeah.
like the whole time it's like, but I can't. Like I want to, but I can't.
It's
And
so
like,
annoying.
It is
mustn't.
annoying, and like some of them, like I get that to a point. But at what point do you just like? Does it move to the? You know what? Maybe I should just say.
Throw caution to the wind.
Yes, exactly. Like
Yeah.
we're like almost like the movement from like in their thoughts of going from the I can't to well me and then the well maybe I should and then the okay like
Maybe just
now
maybe just dip your
we've crossed that yeah like it's like okay like but it's always like it's like
Watch
always
him,
such
like,
like a hard like
hand to your foot.
something happens and they're like no but I shouldn't no like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I do that's one thing like in this still where it's like
Did
no
you
like
find it too
a
much?
little bit, not too much,
didn't
but
think
there,
it was
it
that
did
bad.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Just the
Like she liked him, but then she didn't like him. She hated him, but then she
I
liked
think
him
hers
again.
was
Yeah,
more
yeah.
warranted because her parents.
I get that, but you like even when she was starting to see that he was different,
She
you know
would
what I mean?
like revert
Yeah.
back to like
yes,
I can't-
yeah, like
Yeah, like-
you'd be like, okay, we're making some steps,
And then she was like, nah.
and she'd be
Yeah.
like, no, but I can't. And I
It
was like,
reminded me
"Girl."
a lot of Zodiac Academy and the relationship between Tori and Darius. Like this book reminded me a lot of Zodiac Academy to begin with, just based on like Alex as Darius, let's say, and then Darius also had a corrupt father who was high in power, just
oh,
like
that's
Cain.
true. I didn't put those things together.
Yeah, and then Tori was very reluctant to be with Darius for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then it would go from like the same sort of thing, like I can't, but I want to, but
Yeah,
then I
but
hate
that-
you and I can't and I
they-
love you, but no.
Zodiac was like a million times worse for me. Oh, they were so annoying.
I think it's
I
just
don't know
because
what
there's
book
so
you
many
read is
books.
the wrong-
it
was
was
the wrong book.
so annoying. Like when she, spoiler, if you haven't read Zodiac, just stop here. The minute that
They were star-crossed
they were
lovers.
star-crossed lovers and they met because the stars were aligning, and she was so stubborn and was like, no. That's actually when I was like, I've had enough. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, at that point, it was
You're
like 5 books
four or
in.
5 books in.
Yeah.
And you're still being a twat. I'm out.
I
That,
feel
that
like,
was annoying. I will admit.
So annoying.
I feel like if there's 5 books to this series and they were still doing this kind of like back and forth,
Yeah.
we would think this series sucked too.
But at least by
Don't
the
worry, guys.
end of this book,
They don't have to come along for this. We can do a Zodiac episode together.
we'll sit
I'll
here
just sit here
silent.
like this.
We'll need lots of booze for that.
Yeah, you and I can just drink, and Beth
Yeah.
will talk.
Yeah.
We'll just have a bottle of wine.
Or it could be a drinking game for you guys. I'm going to talk about Zodiac, and then every single time I bring up something that you didn't like in the book, just start drinking.
Okay,
Love it.
down. I'll be smashed, so I'll have to get dropped. I'll have to Uber home.
For my fellow Zodiac lovers, I've got you.
No.
I'm like between the both of you because I like the series, but I just need a break.
You're not fully in, so you're against me.
I'm one leg out.
You're not fully in, so you're out.
Yeah.
That's how this goes. Did we enjoy the progression of their enemies to lovers, though?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will, I will say I saw the ending coming.
You did?
I did.
I think did you say something about it? Like,
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Because I'm like, oh, I saw it coming. I would say I saw 2 of the things, but there was still a
which
surprise.
ending, or
So
the
I
big
saw
reveal?
Bancroft.
Okay.
I definitely saw that coming.
We didn't reveal that yet.
We're good.
Spoiler.
I didn't say anything.
We didn't say anything.
I just said I saw Bancroft coming.
Yeah, but they didn't say that. We didn't say he was the villain
I
at the
didn't
end.
say he
You
was
just
the
did.
villain. Yeah, you just ruined it.
Oops.
Look how much she's drank. She likes this drink. This is the most I've
Yeah.
seen you drink in an episode.
It's like juice.
It is like juice. This is really good.
I saw Bancroft coming. We'll get more into that
Later.
And I saw the email coming.
I didn't see that coming.
I saw
I
it
didn't
coming.
see either of
Because
them.
even when she deleted her research, she was like, I still have 30 days to retrieve this.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, that's gonna come back and bite you in the butt.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it did.
It did.
I just want to know who did
And
it.
then the ending of finding out that got out and there was obviously someone else.
I know.
That's the part that I didn't see coming.
Like who?
We'll get maybe a little bit more into that.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. We'll circle back. So then we've got Ophelia's inner conflict, revenge versus vulnerability towards Alex, basically.
Which I think
Yeah.
we kind of talked about because we kind of talked about she's gone back and forth.
Yeah,
back
she's
and
very
forth.
back and forth. He's all in.
Yes.
He's like eyes on the prize.
Well, he had no idea that she or her parents like were covered
he
up.
didn't know
really.
any of that.
He didn't know any.
No,
yeah,
so he
had-
just like loved her,
he was
but
just
couldn't
like-
understand her hesitancy to be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all in with him.
Yeah. If anything, like the only thing that kind of came up was that you didn't really know what was happening because you knew he was trying to do something, but you didn't understand fully what it was until you kind of get towards the end.
Yeah.
But what's very clear from very early on is how much he loves his sisters and like
His family.
Yeah. And his
Yeah.
And his mom is mentally ill.
Yes.
And it would make sense.
Yeah.
Considering his father.
Yeah. Which complicates things.
Oh,
so.
yeah. She has like psychotic episodes and he's always like going home to help his sisters. I think he's got like what, 5?
Something like that. Yeah.
He's like the father figure.
So you just like kind of fall in love
Yeah.
with him because you're
he's
like,
the one. He's the one
just
who
always
shows
there.
up to parent teacher
and
nights,
dance classes and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Like
you're just like, oh,
swoon. And he's
no
powerful.
Logan. He's no Logan, but
back
She's
to Logan.
loving this aloof
I
character
can't wait
of
till
Logan.
the next. What is it? What is it?
The Night Witch.
Night
It comes
Witch.
out June
Yeah.
2026.
So far.
That's the one thing I hate about reading fantasy books that just release. If they're going to be a series,
I
it's like,
completely have to agree. So I struggled with Onyx Storm after reading Fourth Wing and
Because you read them back to back.
and
Yeah.
Fire Flame. I read them back to back, and then The Wait, and then it was so like talked up, and then you're reading it, and you're just like,
Yeah.
and then Eldritch, I haven't finished.
From-
Part of that was like it was in the middle of.
I saw that on your Fable. I was like, was this a mistake or is this like
No,
she's
because we
actually
all
still
started
reading?
it together, but then I
You
was in
were
the middle of
moving,
moving,
yeah.
and I was like, I don't have the bandwidth because I wasn't able to read like a good chunk at a time.
Well, and it's such a big. The
It
chapters
is-
were way too
yeah,
long.
and so like I started reading. That's why I started reading my Scottish romance series.
No,
because
you were reading your paranormal romances.
I think I was doing both.
Were you?
I've been doing both, yeah. Or I was coming off of the Scottish romance and went into the paranormal romance. But I needed just kind of the lighter, easier reads where I could read a chapter like that and I was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's still there. And that's why I want to finish Eldritch. But I did really find that really hard to get back into after so much time.
Yeah.
And even Brimstone, like the idea of getting into Brimstone being like trying to remember what happened at the
Brimstone,
end of
I will
Quicksilver.
give it, is doing a really good job of bringing back the storyline
of
from Quicksilver.
those 3 books, like of us coming back into Brimstone, definitely was a lot easier to slide back into the
continuing
story.
throughout the
Yeah.
whole story
Yeah.
as far as I've read, which so appreciate. Because like when you read them so
Yeah.
far apart
you forget.
and you don't have time to do rereads because if you're like us and making
that
content
is actually,
content over books, we don't have time to reread.
Yeah,
we're trying to get
yeah.
other books out so we can
Yeah,
read them. And
exactly.
Our TBR is too big.
it's too big.
I have a full shelf of books I want to read. That's not a part of like the book club books.
So actually that
Yeah.
would be a hot take and debate of, so I know some people, we've talked about it, of for a show, when a show comes out, rather than watching it week by week, you wait until all the episodes are out and then
Right.
you can binge watch it, right?
Right.
Do people do that with books? Would you do that with books? Like I would actually almost prefer to wait until a
I
series
couldn't.
is done.
I get FOMO. I want to. If
I don't
I see
necessarily
it go
get-
viral, I'm like, I gotta know.
I want to know what the hype's about, and then
Yeah.
I know if I want to read the full series. Another hot take: would you buy all 4 books? Let's say there's 4 books in a series. Would you buy all 4 up front, or would you buy the first one, see if you like it, and then buy the rest?
First.
It depends.
Because a lot of people buy them all.
ACOTAR, I bought all 3 books at once.
I mean, it's
No,
actually.
but I think we bought them for you.
No, I bought because I bought the
push
first
present.
ones. You guys bought me the last ones.
Was it?
Yeah, I bought the first ones because I bought them to bring to the hospital for Ainsley being
That's what it
born.
was. Yeah.
But I had bought at least the first 2, if not the first 3, and then I was really liking them, and then you guys were like,
But they're already out.
they were
there's
already
hype
out.
around them.
Well, that's what I mean. That there was already hype, so I think
Yeah.
I already kind of went in being like, yeah, I'll like these.
So if there's only one book out, but you know it's going to be like a trilogy or duology, do you wait?
I don't know. Like I just think I have a really
couldn't
hard
wait.
time waiting a year plus in between books.
It does suck.
And then I almost want to go back and reread some of these, doing them back to back, and see how I enjoy the story.
I think that's a good idea if you have the time to do it.
We don't have the time.
We don't have this.
We don't have the time. There's
Another,
just so many
like,
good books.
Interesting thing I think I read somewhere where it was like, I don't know if you're reading Brimstone, we're not going to give any spoilers, but there is a lot of like hype or controversy around her editing team and
Yes.
the errors that
And
are going on.
she's
within it.
commenting to people.
And she's like actually responding to these, like to her fans.
But she hasn't made an actual post.
But she
like
hasn't
a static
posted
post.
anything.
Yeah.
No.
But my point is because there's such hype around these books, the authors are like, there's pressure on them to like pump these
Yeah.
books out faster.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like
I don't even think it's on the author because I think
it's like the team is like, we gotta
it's
get the next.
it's
Yeah,
on
we
the
gotta get
team.
the
We
next
have
team
to
It's
out.
the publishing,
we have
yeah.
to get this
Yeah,
out.
like there's pressure put on the authors. So
But it's mean like if I was writing a book, I feel like once I'd started and I had that idea in my head, you could keep going.
Oh, for sure.
But her editing team obviously dropped the ball huge on some of these things, like the
Yeah.
continuity. There's definitely a couple of items.
Yeah.
There's the one line that she said wasn't supposed to be in there because it didn't make sense with what was going on with the story.
I know, like Nate's writing a fantasy book right now, which I think you guys know. But so he'll write a bunch, and then I'll go through and read it sometimes because he wants my thoughts. And like when I'm reading it, I catch things like editing things.
well,
and
because
I-
when you're in the zone,
exactly when you're in
you're
the
not
zone,
catching it.
you're
Yeah.
not catching it. Or there's a different way he could word things, or use a different word here, or add a word here.
Yeah.
So like I'll kind of like.
edit it.
Well, not edit it, but like
make
give him
notes.
pointers or
Yeah.
make notes. That's what I was doing. Like he downloaded it as a PDF and sent it to my Kindle. So I was like highlighting it in yellow.
Oh, okay.
And like putting notes with my highlights, just like do this, do this, do this.
Yeah.
And then this is a side note, not even anywhere close to what I was talking about, but he was writing this female character, and the banter between the male character and the female character is surprisingly good. I was reading and I was like, ooh, like that's good.
Nice.
And I'm not saying that because I'm his wife, but it was actually like, it's actually really good.
Nice.
Good job.
So we'll have to review his book maybe.
Don't let this like deter you from reading Brimstone. It's
No,
so,
well, like
it's so
I
good.
did say, like of these 3 fantasy series, I found this one a lot easier. I do think the story is very well written so far. I'm really
it's- and
enjoying
it's
it.
got
I just think
action from the
her
start.
team has done her dirty.
Yeah, that's it. But
So,
but
yeah.
honestly, it's so good.
Yeah.
So far, I think I'm like almost 40% in.
I'm 33 to 35, I think. But I will say, I think because I was busy doing other things, like I think your parents were over last night. Well, no, I know that your parents were over last night. But I was reading because Nate and your dad were watching the hockey game. Your mom was on her phone in this chair, and I was sitting on that bench over there reading. It wasn't comfortable at all. But I'm like, and
Might as well
I
get
didn't.
some chapters in.
Yeah, I didn't take in chapter 15, right, of Brimstone because there's so much going on around me. So when I went to pick up the book today, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I am so confused. That's why I texted you. I'm like, help. What's going on?
And I think it's the other thing too, like kind of like why I was struggling with Eldritch is I think you do need to kind of like jump in for a good amount of time focused.
Yes.
Right?
These books are very complex. You need to have the bandwidth to.
Yeah.
Well, they're so high fantasy and so
Process.
information
Yeah.
dense. Like if you're not actually taking in what you're reading, you have no idea what's going on.
Exactly.
So bringing it back,
Let's.
Segue.
That was a big segue.
we did kind of talk about how the stalker does push Ophelia and Alex together.
Yep.
But it wasn't intentional,
No.
right? It definitely was an accident.
Very much so.
And it's kind of funny because in some ways, I don't think they would have maybe come together on their own.
No, because she's a swimmer.
Yeah.
He's a rugby
Which,
player.
if you've seen a rugby player, I would love to go see a rugby game, but like rugby players, oh,
They get beat up on the field for sure.
Yeah.
So
So
my-
complete opposites.
Yeah.
You never would think that their paths would cross.
when we just bring it back to rugby for just a quick second, Zach and I went to a Celtics FC game in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Zach was all excited because like this is like his family's team, like hardcore into Celtics. Sorry to any Rangers fans. And we go in and we're going to all the concessions and Zach's like, where's the beer? Like for here, you go to a Blue Jays game, you go to a Leafs
There's
game,
beer
like
everywhere.
there's, yeah. And it's usually like commercialized. Like they've got like the Jays logo on the can.
Yeah.
They've got the Leafs logo, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're going around like we cannot find anything. We can find sausage rolls and meat pies and
Good old sausage roll. Just
they
hits
were
the spot.
good. They were good.
Dip in some mustard.
Yeah.
I love a good. I just love them on their own.
So Zach finally asked someone at concession, being like, "Hey, like, where do you go for beer?" And like, obviously, we sound Canadian or at least American, and they're like, "Oh, like we don't serve that here." And Zach's like, "What?" So me and my friend Megan are sitting there waiting, and we're just like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "They don't serve it in the building," and I guess because emotions get so high during these soccer games,
Yeah, I believe it.
like they don't serve it anymore. Like people come in already drunk. Like this guy who sat beside Zach was like drunk.
It's so funny.
Wow.
He was a hoot. But even so, we played
A hootenanny.
Yeah, we played against Aberdeen, and they had like this little sliver in the corner of the stadium, and there was security like around them.
Wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
like on either end of the aisle, like completely, you could see the security just like completely around them because there was gonna be fights.
Yeah.
like 100%. And even like afterwards, like we were told to go home, take off our Celtic colors before we went out anywhere, because if you ran into a Rangers fan or say being Canadian, we accidentally went into a Rangers bar and we were wearing it, like we would get the shit beat out of us.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's hardcore.
That's crazy.
When we-
Imagine like wearing something not knowing that you'd get the absolute crap beat out of you for wearing it.
Right?
Well, and like we had been warned so many times, and Zach's uncle took us to a Celtic bar, and I was pregnant when we went the second time, and I was wearing a jean shirt, but I was still like, oh, I'm in blue, which is Rangers colors. I forget what Zach was wearing, but like none of us were in Celtic colors, and so we went into the Celtic bar. Everyone's staring at us. We leave. And it was like right after his Uncle John was like, I should not have brought you guys in there because like we don't look like Celtics fans.
Oh god.
And a Rangers bar is literally like on the next corner. So you could literally leave one bar and get into a fight right
That's
there.
crazy.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, I was going to say something because I was like, I wasn't wearing blue per se, but it was jean. I was like, but it was close enough. And just like from what I had heard.
Yeah.
That's
And he's like, yeah, I
insane.
shouldn't have brought you guys in there.
That's so intense though.
But like, I
That's
think
so
he's
extra.
well known there. So I think they knew him. So they're kind of like,
Yeah.
but
That's
yeah.
extra. I'm sorry.
So-
Wow.
But my friend Megan, who came with us for the first game, said that soccer is a gentleman's game played by hooligans. So pretty much like the fans, the people, like the soccer players are hooligans. And she said rugby is a hooligans game played by gentlemen.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Big reveals, guys. So there's a lot of plot twists that I foresaw coming that did not actually happen. And then there's like plot twists that I did not see coming that did happen. So I was completely off the mark with this book.
It was the opposite. Two of the things I thought were going to happen happened. And I had one plot twist that I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into the Christmas
Yes.
zone?
I always want to
before?
get into Christmas.
No. The
The
Christmas part. What was this?
On this Christmas night.
Beginning of last episode.
It's like a Ricky Martin.
What is that song that you used to have? Dashing through this. What's that song? We were like, ha.
Oh, it's Barbara Streisand. When she's like,
Oh, my
dashing
gosh.
through the snow in one horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way.
So aggressive.
Yeah, it's the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
But it's also a classic. It is.
Why?
Anyways,
But that's definitely one of Barbara's weirder songs.
yeah, she didn't hit the mark on that one. Sorry,
Or did
sorry,
she hit
Barbara.
the mark? Because I make sure
We're
I
talking
listen.
about it.
It left an impression.
You
No,
didn't
you know who
know.
hit the mark?
You're
Dolly
welcome.
Parton.
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
Rogers. That album is whew,
Yeah.
I've never listened to it.
that is my Roman Empire.
I'm going to need you to listen to that album at least 3 times for this Christmas season.
3 times.
Yeah, because I feel like if you listen to it the first time, you just don't fully grasp just how wonderful it is.
It's such a good album. And me not being a huge Christmas fan.
Yeah.
When
I was
you-
both in shock and awe when I found out that Cass also liked one of my favorite Christmas albums.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm more of like an Elvis Christmas girl.
No.
Although I recently found
No.
out, so my dad
I love Elvis, but-
was a big cassette person. I'm pretty sure he's the one who called those 1-800 numbers when you bought like the cassette collections back in the day on like the infomercials.
Of course he did.
Because we had like the best of the 40s, 50s, and 60s cassettes. I used to listen to the cassettes on my cassette player, like in the car, going to the East Coast. So I know a lot of the hits from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. But I had said to my dad that I had created a Christmas playlist of like some of like our favorite Christmas songs growing up, and I was like Randy Travis is on there. My dad's like, I hate Randy Travis. I was like, what? We listen to him every Christmas. And that's like, it was one of the only Christmas cassettes he had.
Oh
so
my
he just put it on.
Randy Travis.
And I was like, my whole, booped that. My whole childhood is a lie. So I was like, pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Like that
so
is my
sad.
childhood for me. And I'm just like,
I love Randy
meanwhile,
Travis.
didn't even know that there's this undercurrent of hate. for
Maybe because
my
he's just
father.
heard it so many times.
Yeah.
That he's just
No,
like,
he
I'm
said he's
over it.
never liked Randy Travis. I don't even know where he says he doesn't even know where the cassette came from. Someone must have given it to him or something. And it was just
Oh.
like because he didn't want to listen to the same Christmas songs over and over again, so he would switch up the cassettes, and that was one of the
can't.
cassettes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, wow. Aw.
So
Back to Christmas.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back. So Alex flies off to New York to be with his mother and sisters for Christmas. And Ophelia, she
Does
goes
not.
back to her little town.
He did invite her to go
I was
with
just gonna
him.
say,
yeah.
Yeah. But
He
she
did
didn't want
invite
to,
her.
naturally.
She said no because,
Kane.
right, she didn't want to be around his dad. So she goes back. She starts working at is it a retirement home?
yeah, yep.
She worked there.
I think she
guess.
volunteered
Yeah,
there or
she had
something.
volunteered there
To serve
throughout her-
meals and
Yeah.
Yeah.
be with this one lady.
But obviously she goes home to an empty house where everything is broken.
But not only was it empty, it was run down.
Very run down. Her
No
heat was
heater.
not broken, or her heat was not working. So Alex would chime in and be like, "Hey, how's everything?" Blah blah blah, and she would lie. Mm-hmm. Then he kind of started. I guess he like kind of be like, "Something's not right here."
I thought she was struggling, and I thought she said something, and he was just like, "Wait,
Have you been alone this whole time?
Yeah,
Yeah. So then, Alex speaks.
because I think he started asking like very pointed questions.
Yeah.
Of like,
"Oh, why is the heater not working yet?" Like,
well, it's like, where are your parents? Like, what are they? Are they doing anything
guys
for?
doing?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and it was just like no, and then he started being like, wait,
yeah.
Yeah.
So then Alex, being the dreamboat
Alex.
that he is, he flies out to see her.
yeah.
And then that's really where I think their relationship.
Well, because he
blossomed.
doesn't just like, it's not like he's upset with like where she lives. He was more upset that she went home to this house on her own,
And he was
this dilapidated house.
And she was so embarrassed.
yeah,
Obviously
and,
knowing
but
where
he was
he comes
so
from.
good. He was so good about it.
Yeah. Brought her Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, like, and then he tried to make the most of it. Like,
Yeah. That was like a pivotal moment, I think, for their relationship.
Yeah.
He like really like took care of her. And then I think there is where
that's also when she deleted
all the files.
because she was building a case
Yeah.
against Green
Yeah.
Air. Yeah,
Yeah.
like against her father's company or his father's company. Sorry.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
deleted it. She says that she cried in it, but you know, like at that point, I think she realized like her and Alex are in love. He's not his father,
Mm-hmm.
but she says in it, like although she cried a couple of tears, like deleting this, she had 30 days to retrieve it. So that was the first
Yeah.
one that I was like, this is going to come back to bite you in the butt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Alex did admit to her that he was going to take over his father's company.
Yeah.
But he
he was-
wanted to
destroy it.
destroy everything it stood for.
Yeah.
As far as like
He wanted to
the
destroy
shady
his
business
father
of it.
any way that he knew how.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his father was like very abusive towards him. Didn't treat his mom well.
Yeah, he would dispose of people that
Yeah,
he
just
didn't.
corrupt person.
Yeah,
Very, very corrupt. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a big twist,
Yeah.
or not twist, but a big like.
It was like
Development,
Yeah,
yes.
because she spent this whole book building a case against him, which we mentioned, and then all of a sudden her feelings changed, and that was like the key moment where it changed,
Yeah.
and then she just went off course and was
Yeah.
like, "I'm done with it."
I'm done. I'm deleting these files, but if need be, I have 30 days to retrieve it,
Yeah.
which then leads us into our plot twists.
Yes.
First one, Bancroft, Professor Bancroft is dirty.
Dirty.
But not only
dog.
that, but he was doing the dirty with her mom.
He was.
And in his anger of her not leaving Ophelia's father for him, set up so that Kane Green would have the aircraft go down with her parents in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so someone tinkered with it, and
Yeah.
then unfortunately, like the crash happened, but
Yeah.
he orchestrated that whole thing.
Yeah.
And Ophelia actually, in her investigation, goes to talk to the daughter of the mechanic.
Mechanic,
that
yeah. The okay
tinkered
that it
with
was,
the helicopter, who was no longer. I think he passed away.
He passed away, and she was very hesitant to share any information that she
it was
had, but she
suicide.
had it, and that's
Yeah,
how she got the
suicide.
info.
He left a suicide tape or something like that.
Yeah. So then Bancroft is dirty. He lures Ophelia into his office because Ophelia feels like, I can trust him.
He was a very trustworthy character
Yeah,
to
I can
begin
trust
with.
this
Like,
man.
yeah.
He was friends with my parents. Like,
he
And was it-
comforted
was it-
her.
Wasn't it his smell?
that, yes.
Because he had attacked her on the
When she was
water
swimming.
bank.
Yeah.
And it was the smell that she was like,
His fragrance. So
Yeah.
he was in the office, and then it kind of came back to her.
Yeah.
The scent. She was like, oh my gosh. Then realized
It's
this
you.
is who it is.
Yeah.
And he begins to attack her.
and then,
We find out that Bancroft did what he did.
Yep.
And he assaults her.
Yep.
Takes her to the forest.
Yep.
Alex and his good friend
Vinny,
Vinny.
Vin's sister made a comment that she's like, oh, Bancroft never liked me because she had caught him with the gardener.
That's what
and
it was.
Ophelia's mom was the gardener.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's when Alex is like, wait, what did you say?
Yes. And he pieced it together.
Yeah.
Well, she texted him something very like she meant to say Bancroft's office, but it
Yeah.
came like typo.
Yeah.
But he couldn't decipher it, and then that piece of information was what
He
helped
put
him
it all
decipher
together.
it.
Yeah.
He goes out there. He tells Vin to get his men.
Yeah.
And he finds Ophelia, who was obviously running away from Bancroft, who was injured because she had a knife. And she,
Stabbed him.
yeah. And was running back. They ran into each other.
Yeah.
And he's like, where is he?
Yeah.
And then they killed Bancroft.
Yeah.
And
So
Vinny
she
hit-
was hurt.
Yeah.
And she's in his bed recovering. And they spend the night together and he's like making sure she's okay. The next morning they wake up.
Another plot twist.
Yeah. And the next plot twist, the research that she had put together had been sent out to all these media sources in an email.
Yeah.
And it had her name on it. Like
Right.
not just like, it was like, they all was like, oh, from
Yeah.
like, the resources were given like by Ophelia Winters.
No, I thought, was it? Because I
Yeah,
thought
it
it was
said-
like,
It traced back to her email
It traced
account.
back-
but
to her
but in
email.
one of the news things it said like they put her as the source.
Yeah. So another person is framing her because it's not Bancroft because he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's another person, another accomplice that is trying to take her down, and we
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
who that is.
Yeah.
and she
or
was still
why.
sleeping.
Yeah.
So Alex takes off because there was an emergency at home
Yeah, well, because his family was going nuts over, and they're like,
over the information.
his mom had like a breakdown or whatever.
Yeah.
I forget what something happened. I thought with his dad too, but like, yeah, everyone was going crazy. She framed like she was saying about how like his dad did all this stuff.
Yeah.
And everyone was pretty much coming for his family, and so he's running off to like take care of them, and like his sisters are literally crying on the phone, being
Yeah.
like, they're saying it's Ophelia. Ophelia did this to us.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, like this wasn't her. But then he's also like, he's, I think, looking it up as he's going, being like, her name's on this. Didn't he look at her emails or something? Like there's,
I think he got someone.
he checked her phone
He
or something
checked
like
her
that.
computer.
Yeah, he
her
checked her
laptop.
computer or something.
And then when she woke up, she realized her laptop was open, and then she went in and discovered that
This email had gone out.
the email had gone out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did not expect that to happen.
Yeah.
at
So you
all.
find out there is another person, not like that isn't Bancroft that's working against her.
Yeah.
I expected the email to go out, but I did not expect it to be someone else. I thought
You thought it was going to be her.
I thought Bancroft and or Alan Sine were the same person, not that there's two people working against
Two
her.
separate people, yeah.
The last plot reveal.
Or plot twist.
Yeah, because we kind of end on a pretty big plot twist that brings us into, because it's supposed to be a duet.
Yeah.
That brings us into book 2 is, I'm pretty sure Ophelia's chasing after Alex. Like, I
Yes.
think she's trying to get
Alex-
to the airport. She's trying to, like, she's constantly,
She's
like,
calling Vinny.
calling him, texting him, calling Vin.
Alex has blocked her number,
Yep. And then she gets a message.
which she thinks is Alex, finally. But no,
It's not.
it is not. It's from an unknown number.
Yep.
It's a photo with a Jane Austen quote.
Yep.
And it's a photo of Alex and her kneeling over Bancroft's body
With-
the knife in Alex's hand.
Because I think it was after everything when they were getting ready to bury the body.
Buried the body.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it literally, she said, "What do you want from me?" And the text message came back saying, "Hand yourself over to me and Alex will be fine." And then that's it.
Yeah. Who are you?
Literally
What do you want
says,
with Ophelia?
"To be continued."
Yeah.
Man, imagine it is Vincenzo. Imagine it is.
I'd be so sad.
I mean-
I don't know if it. I don't know if it would be though. I feel like it's going to be like Colette or Divya or were there any other like guys? What's it, that Wall Street guy
I don't know.
that she went on a couple dates? Pretty much just like
Oh,
making
yeah,
fun
right.
of
him.
He's a tool. Oh, he's the worst.
Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
they're all kind of making fun of him, but maybe he's
I wonder.
because it's got to be someone else. I don't think it's Carmichael.
No.
Because I think through this whole book, we were made to be super suspicious of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of comes out of when, especially when Alex is like, "This is what I'm doing. This is why you've seen me with Carmichael." You know what I mean? But it's someone who has some kind of personal connection with Ophelia.
Yes.
You know what? I think it is the guy. That's my vote. The guy she went on a date with.
Yeah. Because
Vin.
what if he's pissed off because I think he kind of had some advances towards her, and she was like.
Well, they went on
Absolutely
that one
not.
date and he just
But I
talked
think he
about
was
himself.
trying because and then there was but then she didn't sleep with Alex, but that was their alibi that she did,
Mm-hmm.
right? So she's come off of these dates with him, and he's been trying to woo her or whatever, and then now Alex has gotten the girl that he wants, and not only that, but they've slept together, even though they didn't. That was the alibi.
Yeah.
Like that might have been. So it might have been like Bancroft was the one who was Alan Sine working against her, and then the email that went out was Wall Street guy.
Yeah.
Here's my thoughts.
Okay,
I don't think he blocked her.
Alex.
No, I think he was taken on his way to the airport.
I don't think so.
And-
Didn't
but-
he say that he blocked her?
No.
Or was that from her perspective?
It was
I
from
thought-
her perspective that
Okay.
he blocked my number is what she's internally saying. But when he was like leaving to go to his house, he was still kind of like, there's no way she would do that to me.
Yeah.
I wonder though if he had his phone on silent because his phone probably was going crazy.
No, she said that it wouldn't go at all.
No,
Wouldn't
but
go
no, but if
through.
your phone's been completely like turned off, you know what I mean? Like,
It won't say delivered.
But why
or
would this
anything.
person be like, hand yourself over and Alex will be okay? That implies that someone has him.
That, or they're going to use the proof to implicate him because he's the one that had the knife in his hand.
that's kind of how I would take
Or
it.
there's
Yeah.
that too.
We will see who's right.
I know.
Book 2. I don't know when it's supposed to be released, but can't wait.
Yeah, do we have a
Release date?
or a general?
Didn't this one just come out?
Yes, it did.
So probably not till next year.
Yeah, but it kind of blew up a little bit.
It did?
So I feel like there'd be something.
July 2026.
Perfect.
Amazing.
So right after The Night Witch, we will get Daybreak.
Perfect. And that's exactly how we read them. We read
Yeah,
Spellcaster and
it
then we
literally-
read
So she
Nightshade.
gives
Yeah.
a little. So she says, Alex Carbo Green's world is burning. Ophelia Winters is desperate to prove she didn't start the fire.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. Can they survive everything the world is throwing at them? We'll find out.
Amazing.
She says, betrayal, heartbreak, deadly new threats. Welcome back to Sorrow Song University.
Oh, I'm excited.
Astronomical levels of yearning.
There you go, Susie. Yearn.
I'm in. I am in. I was already in, but I'm more in.
She's like, sign me up.
Yeah.
Yearn. I'm in.
Hate to
Yearn
love,
Club.
creepy events, cozy libraries, email banter, rainy weather, isolated setting, old grudges and mysterious deaths,
More
an anonymous stalker.
a lot of things on this list.
As long as the banter's still bantering, I'm in.
All right. Book ratings.
Let's rate it.
Spice in chili peppers.
Like 1.
Yeah, it wasn't that spicy.
No.
No,
It wasn't that
not
spicy
at all.
but it was good. Writing and stars. I liked the writing. I'll give it a 4.
I rated it 4.75.
Did you?
I did.
For the writing?
Just overall.
Oh.
Rating, yeah.
I think it was like a 4.25 for my overall.
And plot?
Plot. Just because it does remind me of what's it called? Zodiac Academy so much. I'm gonna say like maybe a 4.
Well,
I was
we
gonna give it a 4.
did get it a little confused with
Spellcaster.
Yeah.
So it's not very like unique in the concept, I don't
Yes.
think, but it was a good story.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd give it a 4.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to say 4.
Spice check.
Finally.
We didn't forget this time.
I didn't forget last time.
So this is Nightshade, page 333. He arches the 2 fingers inside me in a kind of beckoning motion. My cry is so loud it takes me by surprise. I grasp the blanket beneath me, toes curling into the floor, spine bending as he drags me closer and closer to the edge, pulling away when I'm on the precipice. He frees himself and I swallow thickly, running my eyes down his tattooed abdomen. He really wants me. I'm not on the pill. He holds up a condom between his fingers, pulling me at ease. I watch with mild fascination as he tears it open with his teeth and rolls it over himself, abs contracting with each heavy breath. He falls back down, palms landing on either side of my head. We'll start like this, but I'm desperate to finish with you on top.
Ooh. Good old Alex. I'll give it a 2.5.
I hate you so much right
I
now.
was actually going to say a 3.
Were you?
Yeah, I was going to be nice today.
Oh. That's interesting because you came in hot and heavy today.
I thought the fingers and the releasing of
It's true.
himself would get you up in stars, but I guess not.
I'll go next. Okay.
Okay.
Mine is from Spellcaster by Jamin Eve, page 252. My body thrummed as he stroked his hands along my sensitive skin, and I felt the brush of the thick head of his cock poised at my entrance. He pushed slowly inside me, spreading my pussy to its limits with his size. Logan, I sobbed, shifting my legs so they were wider apart, giving him the access he demanded. Shh, precious, he murmured, don't fight me any longer. That sentence settled uneasily. I hadn't fought Logan for months as he slid until he was fully seated. I moaned and completely forgot that thought.
I'm going to give it a 4.25.
Because it's Logan?
Yeah. You got an extra 0.25 for Logan.
I knew it.
But you lost, you also, not you, but the book lost for the precious.
My precious. Gollum. I'm going to give it a 4.5 for the cock and pussy
Yeah, that's
features.
fair. That's fair.
You know, as soon as I hear those 2 words, I'm like, yep,
That'll do.
that'll do.
So I have 2 that I'm fighting on about which one I want to
I
do.
was going to say, you can't do 2, just 1.
I know. I'll do the first one.
And then do
I'll-
the one
yeah.
next time.
Yeah, I think so. So this is from Wild Love. This is on page 305, which, by the way, it did actually take them a little bit to get going. I know, I think you've read it, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Of course, there's yearning.
Yep. Yeah. I thrust again, hand roaming her back, her hair. My fingers link with hers. I grip her ass. I pull her hair. I fuck her like I hate her, even though I don't. Is this what you needed, Rosie? Someone to fill this tight little cunt? Fuck all the fight right out of you? My words come out choppy, breathless as I pound into her. The desk scrapes the floor as we push it forward. You going to settle down? What's make you come on my cock?
I remember that scene.
That's a 5.
It's a 5. Yeah. Those books are very spicy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you need to read them. You would
There's
love
some
them.
good urine at the beginning. I'd say like the first, like at least half.
Yeah.
And then the second half, there is just, then it's Welcome to Pound Town.
Love it.
Yeah.
I really want to read the last one, the one with the dad, like the ex's dad.
I thought you didn't like the age gap romances.
No, but I mean that intrigued me because I want to know.
So you do
it's
like
not
an age gap romance.
It's not the age gap; it's the fact that it's her ex-boyfriend's dad, and that's interesting. I want to see how that plays out.
That's my favorite trope right now. I will say that.
Ty's dad.
I said,
Are you sure?
I said trope.
Also ex-boyfriend.
And ex. Yeah. Let's emphasis on the ex.
I actually kind of vomited a little bit in my mouth.
I need to have a hot, like boiling hot kettle shower after that comment.
Sorry, I apologize deeply.
Yeah, that was. You were there at the wedding?
The
You
wedding.
still said what you said?
No, I said it because I knew you wouldn't agree.
But it was ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know any of your other boyfriend's dads. I only know Ty's, so that's why I had to bring that up.
Yeah, but he's not an ex nor a boyfriend.
He was a boyfriend at one point.
Do better.
What do you want me to do? I only had limited information. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode today. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok at Plot Twist Please Pod.
Twist.
It's such a tongue twister. And then anywhere that you can stream podcasts, we're there. Make sure you subscribe, hype us up, give us 5 stars ratings on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Come join our book club on Fable.
Yes.
Yes,
Under
we do
Plot
that.
Twist Pleased. Is it Plot Twist Please? Pod? No,
Yeah.
just Plot Twist Peas. Peas.
Peace. Peace. Just Plot Twist Please on Fable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Fable. And it's not a ghost town anymore.
It's not.
It's active.
It's
Yeah.
active. Get in there. Start
Yeah.
talking. We reply.
Thanks to what Mackenzie.
Cass mostly replies.
and-
Yeah. I reply. I'll talk to you.
I'm in there.
You're here and there.
I try.
She tries. I'm the one that's most active currently, but I'll talk to you guys. But it is not a ghost town anymore. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Keep your glass, your bookshelf, and your TBR full.
Cheers.